like and subscribe. What is something that utterly disgusts you? Food that's in the sink when you clean/wash the dishes after eating. I used to work as a janitor, and it gave me a new perspective on the public for sure. People who leave pure on the seat, making it pretty much unusable for anyone sitting. Accidents happen, but you can at least wipe things down with toilet paper for most things. You're washing your hands after anyway, hopefully, so it's not gross to clean up your own mess. In the past I may have blamed these incidents on kids or someone disabled who couldn't help it, but seeing who comes in and out firsthand, I now know it's mostly able-bodied adults and even my own co-workers. These are also the same people who put their budgers under tables and on walls and spit their gum in the urinals and water fountains, knowing full well it's not going anywhere until I pick out. And a habit that is a double whammy for me, because I'm also getting into environmental protection, throwing cigarette butts absolutely anywhere except a bin or tray. And no, an empty plant pot someone placed by their door or a bowl left on the table is not an ashtray. Good God, the places I used to clean those things out of. Not only was your mouth all over it, but when it degrades slowly, it contaminates the soil and nearby water sources with microplastics, carcinogens, and other chemicals that have proven to stunt the reproduction of plants, microbes, amphibians, and fish. Oh, and it causes fires on roadsides. Plus it just looks trashy and stinks. This stuff disgusts me so much that I've ended relationships over it. I'm just not compatible with anyone who has the mindset to leave their bodily fluids and trash on things other people use with no thought. People who romanticize substance abuse. Sound of styrofoam. Cheaters. Adultery. The subreddit that supports adultery. Myself during post-nut clarity. People that randomly father out kids with no means of support or care about the child itself. There's a current trend on TikTok where people are pretending to have mental health issues and various cognitive disabilities for internet clout. One such trend is to fake dissociative identity disorder and create a number of quirky alters with tropey backstories straight out of the worst young adult novels. It's honestly disgusting that people are doing this and profiteering from it. Mental health has been romanticized far too much, and this takes it to a new level in which people actually feign it as some kind of sick roleplay fetish. It's ed up. Pedis. Animal cruelty. Other people's budgers. Whether you're spitting them or hacking up and swallowing, both make me gag. Easy solution, just stop eating other people's budgers. Cheating on a spouse and home wreckers who go after married people almost exclusively. Hairs in the sink. Someone believing that, because they're right, they can rationalize treating others like garbage. It's some of the most infuriating, elitist nonsense, and you can find it in no short supply across all lifestyles and behaviors. That little bit of precum that comes out of the ketchup bottle. People who are nasty to service staff and retail workers. They make me feel sick. Pretty much most of the consensual fetishes, feet licking, eating poop, farting into someone's mouth are all pretty disgusting to me, but if you and your partner both agree to do it, I'm not going to judge you. I am gonna honest here. If you like getting in your mouth, I won't trash talk you or anything, but man, will I judge the out of whoever likes that. Like, bro, it's actual. The smell, I can't even begin to imagine the taste. People who are intolerant of other people's culture. And the Dutch. People who are okay with killing animals for pleasure. People that do not clean their properly and walk around smelling like Bill Cosby being released from prison. Bullies. Anyone who isn't completely silent while chewing. When someone spits eulogy. My ex. Your ex disgusts me too. Those ants that uses their head to block the holes of their nest. Told this story yesterday in another thread, but it is still true. Mayonnaise. Cannot take the sight, smell, or taste of it. Have not had it since 1997. I was going on a date on Dora that a girl our moms had to drive us around, of course. This girl's mother picks me up in their brand new Ford Explorer, which was considered really cool right at the time. And she passes me the sub from the local deli. Ada did not know what you like, so we just got everything. Enjoy. I opened it up and saw the white blood of the devil there, mocking me from between the lettuce and the bread. Ada ha ha ha. I have got you now, you little ant. Okay, maybe it did not say that, but I swear I heard it from the back of my mind in a voice like an old smoker telling a joke through a wall of phlegm. I thought of a way out. This is really nice, but I don't want to eat in your new car. It is really nice by the way, bet you got a good deal. Don't worry about it. My girlfriend said, Adaru can just vacuum it later. The mother chimes in, Adaru's fine. Chow down. Great, I had to get a cool mom. Note to self, date someone from a Mormon military family next time. I felt like Jerry and Ada take a bite of the fierce pizza. Episode of Scene 4. Superman staring at me in the rearview mirror to see how much I love the sandwich. Winnie Cooper over here smiling as I raise it to my nervous lips. Out of options, I did the unthinkable. I took a bite. It took about 8 seconds for my taste buds to send my stomach the clearance to go to the EFCON5 full purge. I did my best to keep it down, but it was no use. In one monstrous heave, the entire rear seat, floor, door jamb, and runner-up homecoming queen of that shiny new car were covered in bile, gastric juice, and assorted bits of breakfast. I attempted a mewling little apology that kind of went nowhere as she pulled the SUV over and handed me a towel from the back. I am not sure what her response was, as I was too fixated on the look of utter confusion, disappointment, and disgust my date had on her face. Oh my grosso vertical bar vertical bar my vertical bar gosh, she repeated like a mantra, frozen in shock. I did my best to clean out the car and myself with the towel, but it was no use. The damage was done. We wheeled around in the direction of my house and I thought a bit of humor might diffuse the situation. Hey, we can just vacuum it later, right? Nobody was amused. Pedophiles. When you microwave it to heat it back up, it kills the germs, making it safe to eat. I'll say him. He disgusts me utterly. The worst of them all. This. Also romanticizing mental illness. OMG, he's such a psychopath who enjoys hurting other people. But what if I can help him fix his heart? No. You cannot. He will also hurt you. Stop it, it's not sexy. Specifically, the sound of styrofoam rubbing against each other. People who have gone to steakhouses and have gotten the taquilla boxes and stacked them can attest to this. You and everyone else in the store. We used to live in Lagos and people who couldn't afford to eat on a daily basis would produce 7 to 8 children. Their reasoning was, if God has given them to me, he will feed them too. I work with a guy my agent Hela as a grandfather already. And he has a kid due this month. We are both 39. Unplug it already. Enough is enough. Hela say. I'm done. To boot. How about bestiality also horrible and rape in general? You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.